How many of you would say you are satisfied with the amount of sleep you get each day? If you are anything like me, you are rarely satisfied with the amount. This could be because of how it affects your day-to-day life, which you might not even be aware of. A good night's sleep is incredibly important due to its effect on one's physical health, mental health, and academic performance. Now let's get more specific. A good night's sleep can increase your physical health. According to Kieran Kennedy and Tony Fernando of the New Zealand Medical Student Journal, in their article, Waking Up to the Importance of Sleep, Why That Extra Shut-Eye is Key to Medical Student Well-Being. Sleep offers an important influence on the physical body, with research showing a significant impact on nearly every organ system and physical process. And even small but accumulative deficits are theorized to have potentially significant impacts. They get more specific, explaining from neurological health to heart disease, and even cancer rates and overall mortality. Students are increasingly displaying the alarming impacts that inadequate sleep has on the body. The fact that sleep can affect almost every organ system in the body comes as a great shock for me, because I personally thought that it mainly affects one's mood and not really one's physical body. This brings me to my next point. Poor sleep can lead to decreases in one's mental health. In their article, Association Between Sleep Duration, Physical Activity, and Mental Health Disorders, a secondary analysis of the National Survey of Children's Health, 2017 to 2018, Xiting Zhang and his colleagues at Hindawa explain that research has proven that shorter sleep duration influences mental health by disrupting the function of dorsal medial prefrontal cortex, which plays an important role in emotion control. They go even further, stating that insufficient sleep time was associated with an increased risk of current anxiety, depression, and behavioral/conduct problems. I personally struggle with anxiety, so I can definitely understand why a lack of sleep can impact it. Lastly, let's go over academic performance. Sleep can have a direct impact on academic performance. In their article, Relationship Between Sleep Habits and Academic Performance in University Nursing Students, Juana Gallego Gomez and her colleagues at BMC Nursing convey that their study evidenced how the sleep habits directly influence the academic performance of these nursing students. They go on to explain that in their study, 1/3 of the students with bad sleep habits obtained poor academic results. This may be an obvious effect of poor sleep habits, but that does not mean at all that it is not as important. Alright, now let's review what we've discussed. First, we examine the effects of sleep on one's physical health. Then we establish the effects of sleep on one's mental health. Lastly, we talked about sleep's effect on one's academic performance. This is important to college students like you and me because we can easily get caught up in the craziness of college and neglect to get a good night's sleep. We also need to do everything possible to increase our academic performance in order to better our future. The next time you are deciding whether or not to go to sleep yet, I encourage you to first think about the potential consequences of your decision.